Hey, how's it going? 2cwik4u coming to my next video. This is something I've been asked a couple times, a couple different viewers. I know Chief Firewolf Borgman, he's asked me a couple times about if I could make a video on this. This is basically how I made a camera mount for my helmet. I know, you can go out buy the GoPro and it has its helmet or its head mount or strap, whatever you want to call it. And then I see now Tinsley Smith, smart thinking with him. He went out and bought himself a bike helmet. The camera he bought, it has this strapping mechanism that he was able to strap around the bike helmet, and now he's using the helmet cam as well. He's one of the helmet cam club members. Very nice to see that I'm not the only one out there now. So basically it's real simple, really. You just got to get yourself some material, which I'm sure you can go to Home Depot, Lowe's, even probably Ace Hardware or something, your local hardware store, and pick up, this is just galvanized sheet metal. I'm a sheet metal worker, so this is easy for me to get hold of, but like I said, I'm sure you can go to a hardware store, pick the stuff up as well. This is, you can see it's pretty flimsy, got some play to it. This is some aluminum, a little thicker, a little harder to flex there. So it's really your choice on what you want to use. My helmet cam here, it's made out of just galvanized, easy to work with. So I'm actually going to make one real quick for iPhone. So let me get the iPhone and I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back. I got the wife's iPhone to see how many times it buzzes or rings while I'm trying to make this video. So some tools that you're going to need is some tin snips, something to scribe straight lines with, something to scribe the lines with. I use a punch or a scratch awl, but you could also use a pen, a marker, whatever, and then something to measure with. And then if you had a set of tongs, I have a set, but they're at work, that would come in handy as well. Not necessary, but makes cleaner bends. So first, let me get the wife's case off there. So just an iPhone. First, you're going to take some measurements of it, transfer that, give yourself a little bit of extra space because you will be lining this with felt, with the soft side of Velcro, so that when you slide your phone in and out, it's not scratching the phone up or anything, because it'll be completely lined with Velcro, like I said, the soft side of Velcro. So like I said, you take your measurement, give yourself a little bit extra, scribe your lines, and then let me get back to you as soon as I get that done. Alright, so I got that scribed out. Let me go ahead and cut this out. Piece I did have a little 1/4" bend already on it, so if you're using an iPhone, yeah, you'd want to go ahead and do that. It'll help you out in the long run if you bend that one first. Alright, so let me just get these little glass pieces broken off of here. And then, now I'm going to cut the camera real quick because, like I said, I don't have my tongs here, so I'm going to have to hand bend this stuff. So, give me a minute. A couple little tips on how to bend this. The bottom will bend at those breaks. Since I don't have tongs, I'm going to make some slits where I want it to bend, so it'll bend a little easier at those points. Again, just a little tip to know. There you go. So, again, just for instance, what I'm talking about, hand bending. Didn't really bend where I wanted to. Let me try that again. Here we go. There it is. Now, again, this is real crude. If you had a set of tongs available, would be a lot easier, a lot better. Actually, I want to get a set of vice grips, grip this down, use a hammer, hammer it, and get a nice harder edge than what I got going on right here. So like I said, give me a minute, and I'll get right back to you. Just changed the design a little bit, just lowered it down. Instead of being this tall, I brought it down to this height. just so I didn't have to do cutouts for the windows and stuff like I had to do with the camera. If you do something like this, yeah, you will have to do all the cutouts for all the camera, the buttons and everything, but something like this with the iPhone, since all the buttons are up high and the camera's up high, if you leave all those buttons accessible, you don't need to do any cutouts, which makes it a lot easier. So what I end up, since I don't have side cutters, what I end up using is just a pair of side cutters, and you can get some pretty nice bends using side cutters. So, and then you just clean it up, put it on a board and dolly it with a piece of, with a hammer. So let me finish bending this up, and then let me get back to you. All right, so this is the Velcro I use, just Velcro industrial strength. It comes in, I believe it's 2 inches wide. I believe it's 2 inches wide. But, so this is the rough side. Let me get to here's the soft side. Like I said, I'll go ahead and line this entire inside with the soft stuff, and let me get back to you once I got it lined and folded back up again. I had folded it just to get it the test fit, and then now I opened it back up, going to line it and fold it right back onto the crease marks that I already have marked. It seems to me to be the easiest way I've done it. So let me get this cut out and be right back. Alright, just fold it back up. So there we go. So now at this point, let me do a test fit. There it is. You know what? Never lined the bottom up. I heard the little clink. Let me cut a little of this strip for the bottom. Give me 1 second. Alright. Attach this piece to the bottom. Don't want any scratches, price of these phones, what they cost. Alright, now fold it back up again. Let me bang it into position again. Alright, so I'm back again. So now at this point, I don't have a drill. It also works. So what I would actually do is I would pre-drill 2 holes, 1/8 inch bit, and then I would get 2 flathead screws, and I would run the screws through the inside with a long Phillips, extension. I know a lot of you guys probably don't have this stuff. It would only cost a couple bucks for each of these things. And then I would actually attach it to a base that I just quickly folded up. So that would be that, and it would be attached as so. So as you see, the phone will slide in and out, pretty secure. You want a nice tight fit so that if you bend over and stuff, the phone doesn't come sliding out and hit the floor. But as you see, the camera is exposed, the buttons are exposed. So I don't know how to work these iPhones, but yeah, you would start recording and Now, how did I figure out where to mount where I'm looking at? Excuse the mess. What I did was I had again pre-drilled these holes, which would be the holes that I use to screw into the helmet. Let me fold this actually how it would be sitting. Again, this would just be by hand, just guess and check until you get a good fit. So there you go, I'm happy with that there. So again, this would be screwed onto there. And what I did was me wearing the hard hat or helmet, whatever kind of helmet you'd be wearing, you put it on, like I said, how you'd be wearing it, and I had my daughter stand on a dining room chair behind me, and I looked directly at a doorknob about 20-25 feet away, through the hallway, and I looked directly at a doorknob, me staring at the doorknob, and I told my daughter to point the camera, I had it on, point the camera directly at that doorknob, and when it's there, with a marker mark through the 2 holes that I had, which you would have here. So you put the hard hat on or the helmet, whatever you're doing, put this on your head, and have your whoever's giving you a hand line it up to something that you're looking at that's out in the distance, and have them mark it through the 2 holes, and then that instantly is going to show you what you're looking at is where the camera's facing. So hopefully that makes sense on how I did it. Seems to work, you know, as you've seen on my videos, the camera seems to be pointing, you know, pretty much where I'm looking at. So I'm happy with that. So hopefully this video helps you guys. You know, if you guys that don't have somebody to help you, but you have some kind of recording device, like I said, this is a phone. As you see, I'm using my camera, so I can't put it in here and show you. This is for an actual digital camera. I'm sure you could make some kind of sleeve for like a handy cam video camera. But yeah, it's real simple. Just fold up some metal and, you know, screw it to a, you know, a hard hat, a helmet, a baseball cap, you know, or not a cap, but a baseball batting helmet. You know, there's multiple helmets you could be putting on. But yeah, if you're willing to look goofy out on the side of the road wearing this thing, you know, it comes in handy if you don't have somebody to record for you. Alright, so again, hopefully this video comes in handy for somebody, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.